Malcolm X is a biographical film directed by Spike Lee and starring my favorite actor, Denzel Washington. Through the first half of the film, we follow Malcolm's earlier days as a charismatic hustler slash pimp known as Detroit Red that ultimately finds his way into prison. After being encouraged to join the Nation of Islam while in prison, he transforms into the man that we come to know as Malcolm X. By the end of the film, an even further transformation occurs when he becomes El-Hajj Malik El-Shabazz. Now, right off the rip, this is my personal favorite performance from my favorite actor, Denzel. He has Brother Malcolm's mannerisms, speech, and passion down to a T. He absolutely embodies the spirit of the real-life figure. We also have a wonderful supporting cast, starting with the great Angela Bassett as Betty Shabazz, Brother Malcolm's wife. Delroy Lindo puts in a fantastic performance as West Indian Archie, and Albert Hall is very memorable as the convict Baines, who mentors Malcolm in prison and ultimately converts him to Islam. The director himself, Spike Lee, pops up through the first half of the film as Shorty, Malcolm's childhood friend. I think Spike Lee did a fantastic job in directing this film overall, especially with showing the different sides of Malcolm that I grew to understand. Now, I can see some viewers being put off by the heavy talk around racism that the film contains, which is honestly a majority of Spike Lee films, admittedly, but more so here. While Malcolm is a part of the Nation of Islam, the phrase "the white man is the devil" is repeated a couple times, and I can understand if some folks are offended or don't rock with a lot of the dialogue chosen here, but I highly suggest that you at least finish the film because the ending is incredibly powerful with how Brother Malcolm comes to realize the true power behind unity of all races. The Nation of Islam chapter in this film can come across as brash and in your face, but I believe it's done to show how Malcolm was in too deep with the organization and how easily influential they were to his mind, especially converting him while he was in a really tough time in his life. One scene comes to mind that does fascinate me though. While in prison, Baines shows Malcolm the difference between white and black in the dictionary. The word black would allude to darkness or dismal and gloomy, foul, sullen and hostile. The word white would allude to light, innocent, pure, honest, and without evil intent. Now, I'm not bringing this up to cause division at all. It was just a point in the film that I really found interesting, and I never seen that before on the screen. Now, spoilers for anybody that hasn't seen the film, but if you're familiar with Brother Malcolm's story, I'm sure you know his tragic ending. The way Spike Lee films Malcolm's death scene in the Audubon Ballroom is absolutely haunting and bone-chilling, and I would even say it's very graphic for a PG-13 film, but I felt the brutal impact that was shown was absolutely necessary, despite how hard it is to watch. And I find it incredibly disturbing and sad how the disciples of the Nation of Islam were the ones that ultimately took Malcolm's life. Side note, there's a moment before Malcolm's death where we get the sense that he can feel the end of his life approaching. There's an incredible dolly shot that Spike uses where Malcolm is floating toward the Audubon Ballroom, and I have to say, this is my personal favorite shot ever in a film. Again, it's a personal choice, of course, but that specific shot has never left my mind. Out of my 26 years, and the first time I ever seen this film, I was around 13 or 14. Wrapping it up, Malcolm X is a fantastic film that's always left an impact on my upbringing. Denzel puts in a career best performance, and despite being nominated for Best Actor at the Oscars, I feel he should have taken the gold as Brother Malcolm. It's a flawless performance, in my eyes. I'm going to give the 1992 film Malcolm X a personal 11 out of 10. Now, this is a review mainly focused on the film itself, but I do consider Brother Malcolm, or El-Hajj Malik El-Shabazz, to be one of my heroes. He was a major influence on me growing up, and I have nothing but respect for him. So, again, much love to the late, great Malcolm X. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Did you like the film? Do you hate it? Do you like it? Let me know. Comment below. Give me your thoughts. Man, subscribe for more Fro Thizzle reviews. I got this new Fro Thizzle review shirt. Yes, sir. And I can link the store in my bio or to the end of this video, yada, yada. But in the meantime, again, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all. I'm out, Fro.